Hi, I'm Fiona, and I am Goodreads Elite. The reason I chose the name was because I love to read, and I also love to cook and bake, so I thought combine the two. This is my introductory video, and I thought I'd share with you, I think, 7 of my favourite books that I have had since I was a child and throughout adulthood. So here we go. First one, Mrs. Pepperpot by Alf Preussen. I love these. When I was a child, I loved Mrs. Pepperpot. She is the most amazing little lady, or a lady who will just shrink for whatever reason. We don't know the reason. She just suddenly shrinks and she has all these amazing adventures. So I really, really loved this book when I was a child. And I've actually started reading it to my grandniece and nephews, and they all like it. So great, great, great book. The next one is Sula by Lavinia Derwent. This is about a boy, Magnus, who loves animals. He lives on this Hebridean island. The BBC in the UK made a film about it, and they filmed it on the island that my father lived on when he was a child. So it's a really special book, and there's a series of 4. So it's a really special series for me, and I remember my father reading this to me when I was younger, and I really, really loved it. Next one is The School at the Charlie School series by Eleanor M. Brent Dyer. It's only recently that I've managed to get the whole series. There's something like 64 books in the whole series, and I've only finally managed to get them, so it's really nice. If I'm feeling sick or I'm not feeling that brilliant, I always go to Charlie School. I don't know why. It's one of these series that just kind of you really enjoy, easy read, and it's a children's book, but adults can get stuff from it as well. So it's the Charlie School series by Eleanor M. Brent Dyer. Really good. Okay, on to the adult books now. Every winter or every December, I read a series of Christmas books, and this has to be one of my all-time favorites. It's Winter Solstice by Rosamund Pilcher. There's 4 or 5 characters in it. I can't remember. It's been a wee while. I didn't read it this December, but I did the last one. But it's the story of Elfrida, and there's Carrie, and there's, I think it's Claire or Lucy she's called. And it's just a story of how a group of some related, some not related people end up in the Scottish Highlands at Christmas time, and it's a story of their lives throughout the time and beforehand. So it's a really, really good book. So I enjoy Rosamund Pilcher's Winter Solstice. Another one is If Only They Could Talk by James Herriot. I read these when I was a teenager and I loved them. Warning though, I would say don't read them in bed. The reason being is they are so funny that you will just laugh and laugh and laugh, and trying to get sleep afterwards you will still be giggling about various things that have happened to poor James Herriot. But no, I love this series of books. And again, the BBC in the UK made a TV series called All Creatures Great and Small, and I used to love it. The only thing was I used to cry when something bad happened. If they'd put an animal down or something, I really got upset. But no, if you want to, they are really good books, really fun to read. Next is Debbie Macomber's 20 Wishes. Now, this is the very first Debbie Macomber, as I would call it. Maybe I think in America they call it Macomber. This was the very first book I ever read of hers, and I loved it. It's about a lady called Anne Marie Roach, and she runs a bookshop. What better job could there possibly be in the world than running a bookshop? Especially if you love books. But I really, really enjoyed this book. I'm not going to tell you any more about it, but if you want a really nice read and to learn about other characters and to find out what happens to this bookshop owner, go pick it up. It is a brilliant book. Okay, and finally, a lot of people don't like this book, but I love it. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. This has to be one of my all-time favourite books. I know people go Pride and Prejudice is better, but no, I love Jane Eyre. I have done so since I ever read it, and it's probably one of the classics I keep going back to. So yes, go read. It's a good read. Okay, that's my introductory video. It's been nice talking to you. I hope you will follow me. I hope that I plan by the end of this week to put up my haul for this month, which is bigger than I expected to be, which is really, really nice. But yeah, please follow me, and if you get any comments about the books that I've mentioned or you want to sort of talk to me about it, please just contact me. Thank you. Bye.